Hey guys, it's Fox2, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video I have with me the T-54 1949 platoon, and I'm going to be reviewing it and also talking about which shell loadout to choose. Overall, this is a very well-rounded and very strong platoon in my opinion. We've got the T-54 at the start, which has very good armor for a medium. Many tanks cannot penetrate you frontally. You've got good mobility at 50 kilometers an hour. A very good 100mm gun, and it's very well rounded in most aspects. Then we have the T-10A, which is a very armored heavy. There's very few tanks that can penetrate you frontally, and it's got a 122mm gun. And then we have the Object 906, which is a really fun medium tank in my opinion. It's got very fast top speed, which is 74 kilometers an hour, with an 85mm gun that packs 245mm of penetration. But obviously it has to sacrifice something, and it sacrifices its armor. And it's got very little armor. There's basically Euro one-shot for most tanks. So you have to be very careful the way you play the Object 906. But if you like me, you will have discovered if you've just grinded this platoon that it's very difficult to play. You struggle a lot in it if you are just running the standard shells. I certainly had this experience myself, because the standard shells really are not that good. So the shells you should choose after some playing around, these ones in my opinion are at least the best shells to choose. Instead of the standard shell for the T-54 1941, I'd choose for your main shell the BR-412D. Why? Because it has more penetration, and it only sacrifices 3 grams of TNT equivalent. The standard shell is 100 grams, you go down to just 93 grams, but you gain an additional 30mm of penetration, which I think is very important when you encountering lots of very armored vehicles at this rank. Then for the secondary shell, do not run the HE, because there's very little opportunities to use it. The only things you can penetrate with 19mm of penetration that the HE carries is maybe an FV-4005 or something like a Ratel or other anti-aircraft guns. But there's very little you can use it for otherwise. So that is why I chose the 3BM8, which is a Sabot discarding shell. Why? Because it has 300mm of penetration, and that is very good for this rank. Then for the T-10A, I chose the BR-471D. Why? Also more penetration. You gain 30mm of penetration once again, going from 200mm to 230mm of penetration. But you lose quite a lot of your explosive power, sadly, going from 246 grams of TNT equivalent down to just 192. Now, you can run the high explosive if you want. I personally still run the high explosive because it's got decent penetration at 37mm. Then for the Object 906, you can leave it at the standard for your main shell because it's got decent penetration and you have very little options otherwise. Having 240mm of penetration and 77 grams of TNT equivalent is pretty good. The penetration is very good, while the TNT equivalent isn't that insane. And then for your secondary shell, do not run the high explosive. It's really garbage in my opinion. Only 11mm of penetration, that's absolutely nothing. I would choose the 85mm 3BK7, which is a Heat FS shell that carries 300mm of penetration. With 300mm, there's basically nothing that can stop your shell. I mean, you can penetrate a T-54 frontally, no problem. You can penetrate a Jagdtiger frontally without any problem. You can penetrate Tigers. There's literally nothing that can stop your insane 300mm of penetration. Now, forgive me if I come further down in the team's ranking at the end of this battle, because I did spend a lot of time before the battle began just reviewing the shells when I could have been fighting in battle. And there, yes, ammunition exploded, beautiful, right in the beginning when I just spawned in, very nice. But as I was saying, I did spend a lot of very valuable time instead of fighting, reviewing shells. So if I come further down in the team's ranking, you know why that is. Yes, ammunition exploded. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Where's this guy going? Okay, I'll catch him, I'll catch him. He can't get away for long. But I must also be very careful with the enemies in this area. Okay, where's he gone? Where's he gone? Oh, they got him first. Nice-ish. I mean, I really would have liked it if I could have gotten that guy before they got him. But they're all in position long before me because I spent my time, like I said, reviewing the shell types. Good, 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 good. Oh, man! I came so close. So close to having him there. Looks like this isn't my day. I mean, literally, as soon as my reticle lands on the guy, they take him down. And okay, 6th place in the team. Not bad, not bad. But like I said, we spawned in very, very late, so couldn't expect much when I'm just catching the last stragglers on the enemy team. And yeah, I hope I could showcase to you guys right there a little bit about how the T-54 platoon performs. In the future, I will be releasing a better review where I actually get some more gameplay in, so you guys can see how the other vehicles perform too, because obviously you just got a very short snippet right there of how the Object 906 performs. But yeah, tell me guys in the comments below what shells you guys personally choose and enjoy for this platoon. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks a lot.